Okay, everyone. Wait, why are we on step 2 of 5 for the fishing rod? Well, full disclosure, I already did the first part. I started doing this, and I decided, I really like this building thing. How about we do videos for these? Everyone else in the world is doing it. Why not we? So I figured I'll do it. So here's the first step. So that was quick, right? Boom, right there. The first step of the fishing rod. So we're going to go ahead and work on the other parts and go from there, and we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's move on to the next step. So we're going to make the reel now. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're going to take part A and B and remove those highlighted pieces. So here's A. Not a lot left, and I think, in fact, this looks like it's already taken care of everything else. I like the little shark here. I hadn't realized that entirely. Is there any serpents or anything? I don't want to find myself having to deal with any large dragons here. Okay, so let's get right to it. Okay, so now we have this last piece here. Now, of course, it'll always tell us not to bend things. So this video here doesn't actually say that, but sometimes it does warn us not to bend things. And you might notice sometimes you'll get, when you're doing this, there's actually a little bit of the cardboard top layer is catching on, in which case you're going to want to use a fingernail or something to kind of press in a bit as you break it off, so that way you don't end up actually tearing into this part of the Toy-Con. Though then again, it doesn't really matter if you're going to be painting it or coloring it or decorating it. That won't be necessary then. B, once again, we got a swordfish. He's leaping out to say hello and goodbye. We have here some, looks like little notes, little musical notes. That's interesting enough. Oh, I guess these are popsicle sticks that taste like music. I don't know. Let's we'll find out soon enough, won't we? As you can see right here, there's a little bit of a catch there, so just gives you that's the head up that I was saying at. All right. These 10 parts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have sheet C and D to take care of. So let's go ahead and pop those out. Looks like we're getting rid of almost everything for parts C and D. So let's take that off. This guy reminds me of Rhythm Heaven Fever, the guy with the really big head, like a real square head. It's a mask he'd be wearing or something. Huh, interesting. Do the same again. Maybe this character has a twin. Maybe he needs 2 masks, or maybe he has 2 masks just to be sure in case the first one breaks. That's preparedness right there, folks. All right, so now I go for this piece. I'm pushing it from the bottom to try and pop it up, but you can see it sometimes has little pieces they're grabbing. Okay. Oh my gosh. So if you are a fan of poking holes through things, this is going to be the Labo for you, at least for now, or the Toy-Con, I should say. I'm gonna always get those mixed up. Toy-Con and Labo are 2 different things that were introduced at the same exact time. Labo is the concept. Toy-Con are the items we're actually building. But hey, that's how it goes. And that leaves us, these 2 arrows. Or it's actually or is it 1 arrow that doesn't know which direction it needs to point? Or it's a mustache. It's a mustache for someone who wants to know what direction they're going and they don't know. Now, it looks like there's 1 little thing left here, but it looks like that is not being removed from this. It's not blinking, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this off and probably have to use it for later. Now let's go over to here. This is D. D is brand new. Wonderful seagull here. One interesting design here is that to help emphasize that this is, of course, for the fishing rod is the waves of water around to tell you that's not necessary, and we got this little symbol here that represents the little icon here as well. So that's pretty neat. everything. This looks like a gear. This is definitely looking like part of that turnstile that we're going to be seeing when we're doing the reel. We're doing this for real. Here's a pro tip. You can fast forward. Okay, it's telling us you can fast forward quickly if we want to. Oh, if you're using buttons, I can hold down ZR. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, and then I go, whoop. Oh, there you go. Ah, I just skipped. Oh, okay. So we're gonna take the. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna take this long piece. So we're gonna take the long piece here. It's faced this way, and we're gonna flip it upside down. Crease all the fold lines. Okay, so it's going from the center, like so. It's very helpful to make sure you get the folds done right, or else you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have some time with sands. And we're going to move forward. We're folding again right here. Again, try and press into it. This is dye. It will rub off in your fingers if you have a lot of moisture on it. So. Okay, so we have ourselves. You get it's kind of curling a bit, isn't that kind of interesting? Put that on a chair and start using it as a rocker. Let's do that. All right, building for real. Okay, so it wants us to take this up at the ready, this up at the ready, and now I guess we're going to start seeing some magic happen. Let's see. So we're going to have this. I have a feeling it's going to go like that, but let's just see the video do its thing. Oh, it wants me to pull this part back. So we will pull that back, insert the tabs into the slots, starting with the biggest one. Okay, so we start with putting that in like that. Oh, it's like a double layer tab. Interesting. And the small tab. Okay, so in a way, we're doing all that, and we're going. So we're going to see this little fold here. We're going to fold that in. Yay! So it's kind of interlocking itself together like that. All right, so these are. So here you can see more or less what we have. I'll make sure the Labo is up at the top like it's doing. See? Fun stuff, guys. All right, bring out these pieces. These parts are to become the right and left sides of the reel. Okay, so we have here these pieces. The parts are identical. Oh my gosh, they're twins! Flip one over and fold the 3 tabs. Okay, so we have these 3 tabs, and we're going to insert them inside one piece and inside the other. Okay, so we're going to do it on this side as the video does. So we're going to go in one, and both these going at the same time. There. We've now interlocked these pieces of cardboard together. Isn't that crazy? See? And there. So both sides have been sealed, and now we've got ourselves Nintendo Labo themed. Oh, it rolls away! Get away from me! Okay, so let's fit the reel into the rod. Okay, so now we're going to bring out the good old rod that we have here. Once again, telescopic, great stuff. And we're going to fit it in. So make sure you get it the right way around. Check the way the Labo mark is facing. So we want the... Oh, okay, so I was going to do it wrong, so we flip it this way. We want Labo to be facing out that way. See you later. Let's do it that way. And then we're going to insert this in like so. So let's fast forward and see. Okay, so they want it to be like this. On its side. Pass the rod through the hole. Okay, we're going to pull both of these pieces out. And then we're going to slide in like so. So all the way through. It should be able to get in And we match it up so that the circle matches up with this part here. Insert the 2 tabs one at a time. You may have to adjust the position of the rod a bit until we get both of those in. Yep, okay. So we can see back here, we can see that those holes right here, there's slots. We want to pull back and slide it in like that. And much like this one, the same way. So now it's being, so now this piece, this circle is, or it's not really a circle, it's actually a very terrible circle. It's actually a 6-sided item. It's a hexagon, and we have ourselves a hexagon that is now attached to the rod. Okay, so now we've attached that part in. Let's slide it over here, and let's move on to the next part. So we're going to take this contraption here, like that. Next, we'll make a center of the reel. But this part, you'll hold the left Joy-Con. Oh, it will hold the left Joy-Con. I don't have the Joy-Cons with me over here. They're over there, doing their own thing. So let's do this. Flip it over. Oh, gosh. After folding it tightly, we'll start fitting it together in the shape of a box. Okay, so we're going to see how fast we do this. You know, nothing concerns me more than hearing the internal tearing of cardboard. It's a really tense experience, let me tell you, when it's like, oh, something is no longer doing what we thought it should be doing. It's now being slowly damaged by the creases we're making. So take that as you will. All right, so we've done the folding, and now we're going to take this, we're going to roll it like that, and then we're going to bring this piece up. And we're going to use this tab to go into this hole. You can see the tabs are actually larger than the hole, but they can bend just enough to slide in like that. All right. Put the top on, insert the last tab firmly. How does that work? Fold in like that. Oh, okay. And we have this, and we go. Okay, we push that in. Okay, so we take that and go. Whoop. It's now firmly in there. The box is now more or less made. Yep. So this now holds with the left Joy-Con. I'm going to punch it and break it just in time to do it. We'll fold this part and then reinsert it. So let's get the questionable directions. Where are you guys, questionable directions? I was just seeing you a moment ago. Don't tell me, there it is. Trying to hide by being the other side. Look closely at the print and make sure you get the right slot. Okay, so we have here, this here, and we're going to take this, flip it over, fold it like so, and then we're going to go make sure it goes all the way through. So slide it in, and then on this side, the end should poke out the other side, like so. Now we put it back on it. Now we're going to be holding it like this. And what now? Oh, hey, we're gonna get the masks. Woo! Fold this piece in half and attach it like so. Oh, but the markings are different. So I wasn't exactly seeing things. So look at this. They're exactly the same shape, but different in design. So we're going to start with this one as shown in the video. Flip it over. Fold that. And fold the ears. Or we're going to kind of fold the ears. So we're going to fold this in half easily. Easily being another term. Okay. So we fold it. And then we're going to take these. And take these. And kind of semi-fold them, but not really. We're going to go, I may have overfolded it. Okay, we're going to slide it right here. And then the other side, right? Exactly, okay. Great, good. Exactly what I was thinking at this point. Okay, so we're going to go back here. Big ear here. Small ear there, and now we have ourselves this curious looking, Cool. It actually looks like a rod thing now. Rod thing. I guess thing is a good word, I guess. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Time for the piece time for this piece that looks just like glasses. Lay it out, printed side down. Oh, well, that's not printed side down at all, is it? Once you fold in half, slide it right in the middle there. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to fold this in half. And with this side pointing this way, and this side pointing this way, pay careful attention to the markings when sliding this piece on. It's important to get the facing the right way. So we can see here that we got these lines are kind of matching, and I think it's going to tell us that. Okay, so we're going to go halfway through. This is going to be kind of forcing those faces to match in shape. Come on. Cardboard has a lot of give. If this was plastic or something, it might be a lot harder to actually maneuver all this stuff, just as a note. Okay, now we're halfway in, as the image looks. Managed to slide all the way in. That I did. Voiceless game. Alright, oh, we're going to bring back the majesty it is. Okay, we got this. Slide it from the hole in the left. Carefully check the Labo. I guess that's one of the reasons why they have the Labo there. So we have the Labo. We take, once again, we have it like this. We're going to slide it in from the top. All the way through. Perfect. That we have... Oh, yes, the individual pieces are... There we go. We're grabbing on to the sides of this thing. Tape will probably do wonders for this rod here, for this rod in the end. I would like for this to be a little bit tighter of a fit. Maybe that's something we're going to be dealing with. Put that off to the side as it looks like we're doing. This is going to be our handle. There are quite a few folds. This piece is made of two connected rings, or two connected rings. It looks kind of like a pair of glasses too, huh? I don't think this is going to fit most people's faces. Just saying. Flip it over. Oh, and we're going to use you. Okay. Right there. The two connected parts are going to form a sandwich around this single one. Okay, and it looks like this is the side it should be. So it should be like this. Yeah. And now, oh, how about that? We're now actually going to need to use some plastic hardware. Lies, this does not use only cardboard. But then again, it never said it actually was, so it really isn't a lie, now is it? So we're going to open this case here. We're going to actually use all of these pieces eventually for this wonderful project. But we're going to put that off to the side. So right now we're going to take the grommet and washer. They're the gray ones and the longer grommet with the blue ones before. So we used blue grommets for these pieces of the fishing rod. We're going to use the larger gray one here. So let's move on and see where they want us to put this. I have a feeling I know. Face down. Okay, so now we're going to have this piece here. Slide the grommet through the hole in the handle, then through the sandwich you just made. Pay attention to the markings. So once again, we have this marking set here. We're putting it over here like this, and exactly. So we're going to start by putting it through here, like this, and then we're going to put this up like so. We're going to flip it upside down. And snap the washer on firmly. So we're going to do that and go, okay, make sure it's the right one, okay, and go. Snap, the washer is on now firmly. Flip it back over. And now we're going to roll and fold it. Okay, so we're going to do... interlocked. There. We now have Fishing Rod Man. Hello, kids. I'm Fishing Rod Man. I'm going to tell you how to fish. Not really. It's not really. It doesn't live. It doesn't have life. It's just a piece of cardboard and a grommet. Though maybe the grommet gives life. Food for thought. Thinking face emoji. This is like it's really interesting how this is reattaching itself to itself. This is making some really intense. This is like, hey guys, we're going to combine tabs upon tabs upon tabs with one sheet of cardboard, and then they're going to connect to it with a plastic grommet, and then all of a sudden you have your magical fishing rod. How crazy is that? And I go like this, and go, whoosh! Hey, this very much looks like a handle, guys. Now we're going to bring back the whole mess over here. Insert the handle into the center of the reel. Is the print on the circle painting a point of painting? Yeah, it's painting. Yeah, is the same direction as the center. So we have here, I guess. Oh, so we see here this little thing here, that line on this outside here, this little piece, and we're going to try to have it match with that piece. That's kind of Fold these two pieces. Okay, so now we're going to have these two pieces here. Fold these two pieces in half and slide them right on. They're both the same, so don't worry about which is which. Okay, so we're going. Oh, so this looks like it's going to be essentially what locks these two pieces in place. So we fold this in half once, and then we go. We're going like this and go. Like so. That locks it in place. It slices it in half. Slices and dices. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Oh, okay, so we're going to go. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Oh, I see why they're... Okay, so funny thing is, I now know why this part's not colored. There's no color in this ring because this is going to color it, and it's going to be like, this is what you had... This is what needed to be in place to make everything work out. Cool. All right, so you slice them both in. If so, the handle... Okay, so let's see what happens. Would you look at that, guys? We now have a handle for our fishing rod. How crazy is that, everybody? Wow! Okay. Now I'm done with that. We're good. Now I did notice we have two pieces missing yet from this, and it's time for the clicky part to the reel. So if you are a parent and you have a child and you don't want to make that rattling noise, just take these and burn them away. Or burn them. Just you don't need to burn them away. Just burn them. That's really kind of easy. So what happens? How do we do this? So let's find out. One of these is a spare. Oh, okay. I'll just put that aside. Okay, we fold this piece. I guess this is in case it breaks, which I guess is a possibility. Okay, we have both of these up. Looks like a bass guitar at this point. Flip over, and it is going to be... Lie it flat against the rod and slide it into the reel. The tabs are pretty small, so this part will be tricky. Oh, there's a little hole here. Okay, so we slide in like that. Oh no, it's shifting the whole thing. And then we go here. And then we go in like Flynn. There we go. Right there. Here, do we hear it? The answer is yes-a-doodle. The reel is finished, bros! And girls. I mean, it's not exclusive to me. Cool. Oh, gosh. This is the first half. So that's been 45 minutes of my life spent just doing the second half. But let's keep moving and see where it takes us. Step 3, we're making the ocean, guys. Get ready. Can you hear the ocean? I can hear it. All right, without the side, let's get moving. We need these 5 parts from E and F, which are the only two remaining sheets left. They've been unscathed this whole time. So we're going to be enjoying ourselves here. So right here. So we're going to remove this big thing that looks like a manta ray. So let's take out... Oh, speaking of which, there is something bigger than a manta ray in this sheet. Okay, let's get in. Oh, don't fold the paper. That would be a bad idea. Okay, it looks like we want to get... Use your finger, kind of... Something like a... Scissors or something to kind of pop these pieces out. Okay. Again, pop out the little holes. Okay. Fly away. And we also have... Okay, that's all we're doing with here. Again, we have some other pieces that are yet to be touched. So let's just slide that off for now. And then we go into this pieces. We're going to slide these pieces of trash over here. Okay, now here we have this much wider manta ray and a person. There's a person in here. I knew it. The biggest fish of them all is man. Wait, no, that's not how it goes. Okay. Oh, a little piece did not get removed. And then we have this, which looks like a paddle. We're going to be playing some table tennis when we're done with this. Okay. Oh, this is kind of a weird high-tech version of table tennis, where we shoot lasers out of the paddles. So that's gonna be lit, as the kids say down in the yard. No kids at the yard call it lit. Okay, so we'll put that off here. We got ourselves this. To be honest, I never was really one to fish. It just didn't really come to me naturally. I never actually went fishing either, so maybe I feel like I'm uncultured or something when I don't talk about fishing much. But at the same time, fishing is, from my understanding, a boring sentiment. It just takes a long time. Really, it's about enjoying the time with people that you're with when you're going fishing. And right now I'm alone, so it's really not helping my case any in regards to what I'm doing here. But I am enjoying it, so I hope you are too. Okay. And I think that summarizes the pieces. Yep, there's still a few more pieces left, but we're probably going to cut to those later. All right, so we got ourselves our 5 pieces. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pieces. And we have some doohickeys I'm going to put off to the side because they're probably not necessary for some time. That would have been bad to drop. Okay, moving on. We're building an ocean now, except, yeah, you just blew our mind. Well, how are we building an ocean? Okay. So we're going to take the big piece here. We're going to take the rest of these off to the side and turn to them later. Okay, so we have this flip upside down, and we go... Oh, okay. It seems we're starting to build it already. That was quick. Okay, have you got the right way around? Yes. Insert the 2 short tabs into the slot on the other side. Don't worry, we'll be anchoring them firmly and soon. Okay, so we're going to go you. And you're going to go in there. Oh, that's it. There's not a lot of tab there, guys. Fold these tabs over and insert them carefully, one at a time. Okay, we're going to go... Whoop. Okay, really just these tabs are just there to be kind of like the kind of the set it up while we're getting ready for the actual tab business. Here. Okay, we got ourselves our tabs. We got ourselves a nice little tunnel at this point. And we had a bridge, guys! One of those tunnel bridges that nobody uses anymore. It's a lot. There's a lot of those. Now it's time to put the cap on the front. As usual, crease the folds as well. Once again, there's not a lot in way of folds for this, but let's go ahead and do that. And we go upside down like that, and we're going to close it up, insert the tabs one by one. Okay, we're going to do this. And over here, we're going to do it again. And it looks like... Oh, we're not... I thought we were going to do something up here, but apparently we're not. Not yet, anyways. Okay, so we're then getting ourselves this thing here. And we're going to do... what with it? Now a little holder with the base. Crease along these lines. Okay, so we're looking like... it looks kind of like this. And we're going to slide it through this particular hole here. Make sure you shoot the base the right way around. Yeah, that would suck if it went the other way around. There. It's not really heavily slid in, though. It's just kind of there right now. And then these two tabs both go in at once, but if it's too tricky, you can do them one by one. Okay, so we're going to go in like this. You can see there's a little tab there, little tab there. And... there. And now we'll put a little hat on it. What? What? The ocean? Does the ocean need a hat? I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Okay, we got a briefcase with a briefcase. And then just by standing it up, it looks almost like a Pokemon. Yeah, it looks like, again, it looks like a briefcase. Or it looks like we're about to go plowing and that's the bottom part of it. Slide this piece onto the big tab on the top of the main structure. So, like that. Ah! So I was wondering if this was an extra piece, because we used 3 of these blue grommets and whatnot in the previous, in the first step here. But we're going to go in here and we're going to go underneath, slide the grommet, the greemate is like the Kermit. And then snap the washer from above. And that'll lock all of that in place. There we go. The ocean is done. What's with the back being open? Are we? Oh, you know what? We're probably not done yet. We still have to put everything together. Time for us to make the spool, which is arguably the most complicated part because it involves string. Okay, so let's put off the ocean that we were just building a moment ago, and now let's bring out the last pieces. So we have 7 parts on E and F. Again, the last 2 sheets that we were looking at before that I saw these extra pieces that we hadn't touched yet. So let's go into E first, and so over here we'll toss F over there. So we're going to first look at E. We got ourselves these circle pieces. And we got ourselves this piece here. And again, no use for this yet. I don't think that's going to be useful for quite some time. And finally, we have ourselves F, which just has these remaining pieces here. So I think we're actually pretty much done with this after this point. The spool will pretty much be the final step in all of this. Okay, that was a little bit of a little tear there. And that completes F. See ya, human! Okay, so with that we have the remaining 7 pieces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so this is the spool, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Cool. Oh wait, no, I didn't pop these out. Get these 3 here. 3. Oh, it flies right off the table. Let's do that. Let's not have a spool. I don't want to go to spool today. Okay, we got this. We got... Okay, that's not important to us right now. But there is a lot of little holes here to deal with. A lot of emotional holes. Let's see if we can get out of here. I wonder if they will eventually release DLC for this where they just let you have different music play while you're building stuff. Then again, I guess by the time they would actually know to do that, people would have already built all their little Labo and not need to use this make it section. So I guess that kind of defeats purpose. I am robot. I am not like person who made yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's late. I'm losing my mind here. Oh, and these also have little holes too, so I gotta take care of those. Oh wow, these feel much more delicate than the previous pieces I was just holding. Okay, so put that there, and this one, again, these little holes probably holding everything together before I rip it from its matrix and destroy the universe. Okay, so we have those pieces. Okay, all pieces ready, let's move on. That's the last piece we need for the fishing rod. Don't get rid of the extra pieces though, they'll come in handy later. Okay, let's not get rid of it. Yeah, I still have my extra piece here, I did not burn it. Let's move forward. For now, let's store C and E safely away. So C and E have extra pieces on them. So let's. Oh wait, C and E. E doesn't. Oh yeah, E does have something. Okay, we'll start with the printed side down of this wonderful piece. Now, yeah, same exact way they have it set. You know, I never thought about making a video game about folding boxes in real life, but you know, that's exactly what Nintendo did, and by golly, they deserve whatever they get from it. Okay, so this one's a little weird. It looks like this part got bent a little, so hopefully that doesn't make it more complicated. It seems like it wants to really bend here rather than there. Okay, and now give me the box. What's in the box? Okay, we'll do that. Gonna have a little tab's gonna pop up, as you can see. I'm going to bring that in through here so that the tab goes through. Well, it's a short tab, just enough to kind of keep its togetherness. And then we're going to spin it around, and we're going to insert the tab right there. That's going to lock it in place. There. Now we zoom in on that, and we fold these tabs all the way over and lay them inside nice and flat. Because now it's wide enough now that these pieces are actually rubbing against the sides, and that makes it harder for them to move. You can see I folded just a little bit, and that just keeps it in place. Like so. See? Now, once again, notice where this is located. Just kind of keeping it like that. Now, slide this round part on the side, like so. But there are two round parts, we just need one for now. Slide the box 2 tabs until you can see the holes poking through. Okay, you can see the holes poking through. With the printed side down, fold this piece neatly in half. There are 2 of this one too, so we're going to see it flip over. We're going to fold it like that. So. As neatly as I can do it. Frankly, it's a bit small and my hands are big. Oh gosh, now it's time to take out the rubber bands. 2 rubber bands from the bag. Here we go. Here comes the madness. Slip the rubber band through the slit so it hooks in the hole in the middle. Okay. Reality doesn't have cool, cute sound effects like that. We're ready to slide the piece in the opening. So we slide it in like thus. Ta-da! I got an ornament! Hey! Merry Christmas! 2 copies of this piece as well. Flip it back, this way, and slide it, fold it in half, and slide it through all 3 of the slots. On the other side. Now we do the exact same thing on the other side. So again, voila! We've now done it on both sides exactly. And now I have something I get to roll it. Yay! Okay. Now we're going to need the long orange piece of string. We'll need to knot both. We'll need to tie knots on both ends. Great. Okay, so I don't know how this is actually as long as they should be, but you know, they're they're the same distance, so at least we got that going for us. Push the knot through the box in the hole. It's a tiny hole, but the marks show exactly where it is. There. Now start rolling the string up. Okay, so we're going to be doing it like this. Oh, okay. That should be enough for now. Okay, so now we're taking the wonderful thing here, the ocean. So we're still here. We have this like this. And what's going to happen is we're going to go in like this. We're going to take apart and go underneath like so. It doesn't roll out like that. I probably should have some slack left over, it seems. Underneath and up through here. Now slide the end off the string and watch the eyelet from underneath. Oh, through the eyelet, sorry. I can't really match exactly what it's doing there, but, you know, point being. Hook the rubber bands on either sides of these oceans. Slide them all the way in. Be sure to keep the whole thing nice and level. It ain't too much of an if it's at too much of an angle, the spool won't work very well. There you go. There. So I've tightened it up a little bit on that side, so now it's a little better. Good. So now it's good. So now let's attach the string to the rod. Keep the rod nice and short for now. Yeah, because it knows we want to try expanding our horizons, as it were. So, moving on. Slide the string through all three eyelets from front to back. So, from here we go. And Crash Bandicoot, remember that? Remember last year, Wah? That was a great meme, wasn't it? And Crash, I'm talking about memes. I've gotten too old now. Slide the string through all the eyelets from front to back. Insert deep in the marking. If error pops out, you can push it back in. Is that it? Okay, so it's saying right here, much like we did with the previous one, I'm going to actually kind of poke a hole. There. And then, let's close up the back of the ocean. Yes, we got to close the back of the ocean before it spills out everywhere. So we fold this piece, slide it up, slide it underneath, then use this to close it in. The back is now closed up tight. Not as cool as what they had, I'm sure. The string is all ready. Time to check if everything works. Make sure you have plenty of room so you won't bump into anything or anyone. Okay, well, this is a decent enough space, so let's continue. Stretch the rod all the way so it's nice and long. Okay, so let's do just that. There. It's now fully pulled. Now try moving up and down. It's crazy, guys. It's like it's literally pulling itself back. That's really cool. Oh, I guess you could just, if you could see it, guys. It's kind of like so really cool. The spool is complete. Oh, the last step's pretty simple, so if you feel ready to go, let's do it. I've been wanting to do this for an hour and a half. Let's do it. Step 5 is inserting the Joy-Con. So we got it ready. So let's separate our Joy-Cons. Jeez, this thing is burning up. Okay, so moving on. We're going to start with the Joy-Con controllers. Have you got them handy? I got them right here, and they're handy because they're in hands. Yeah, those look great. So cute. Okay, the left Joy-Con we're going to slide into, like so. Slide that in here. There we go. It's now in place. Cool. It's funny, it knows that I'm not using the color Joy-Cons. It's kind of crazy. Done. And now the right Joy-Con, it's going to go like this. I'm going to go upside down like that. Now we're going to slide it in here. And it's going to snap in just like that. Okay, so here's how. So now that everything in the here is done, let's get this wonderful majesty in here. So insert the Switch console into the ocean and close it at the top of the hat. The power button should be on top. So the power button is right here. So we should put it like this, and open up. And based on the instructions, we're gonna pull this out and up like this, and we're gonna spin on its side, and we're gonna slide it on top, and it's gonna go right in place. It may be hard to read this when the screen is the screen is sideways. Try pressing forward a bit more. Oh, crap! It's not done. And that's it. It took us, about an hour and 45 minutes on top of the 20 minutes to build the actual rod to make it. But here it is. The Nintendo Labo, the Toy-Con 01, the fishing rod. So that completes that. We expect to see a video of us trying to play through some of this and showing some of the extra stuff you can do with it. I'm going to have fun playing this by myself, and I'll be back to see you guys too as we build the remaining Toy-Cons from the Nintendo Labo set for the Variety Kit and cover some of the gameplay for you and see what craziness we've created here at The Minion. So this is The Labo. Thanks for watching.